It was surprising how delicate and fragile our newborn was. His dad was especially ready to play, but our son couldn't yet. He was very busy discovering his world, and we learned that this is what he needed: stimulation of his sense of sight, sound, and touch to help him develop. Every child is different, and I'm sure you're settling into your own rhythm with your baby. And if you're having some challenges, then don't worry. Your love and care are what your baby needs most, and you'll find your own routine in no time. As a mom of 3, I've had the opportunity to learn from experience, and I want to share a few of the best ideas I've come across in helping a newborn discover their world. I was surprised to learn that my baby can only see about 10 to 12 inches in front of his face, so we made sure to get in really close. We used toys with very simple patterns and high contrasting colors to help his eyes learn how to focus. He liked when we move it very slowly and gently in front of him. At about 4 weeks, his eyes started to focus, so we started blowing bubbles for him to watch. And within a couple of weeks of that, he was following them around with his eyes, and by 3 months, he was even beginning to reach for them. As he got a little older, we started to play peekaboo and other anticipation games like, "Here I come, I'm coming to get you," and he would giggle uncontrollably. And we would do the same thing over and over. He loved the repetition and never seemed to get tired of the anticipation. All of our children were very different, but we found that each of them really enjoyed being close to us. They each responded differently to it. Nothing beats physical touch, especially skin on skin, in terms of feeling close. This kind of touch is critical in our baby's healthy development. Their skin is also ultra-sensitive, so I used only a gentle touch. I would imagine that their skin started 4 or 5 inches from where it really did. As part of our bath and bedtime routine, we would gently massage their arms and legs. It really helped them to wind down at the end of the day. I was always searching for different textures for them to hold and play with. I would just make sure the object was clean, large enough not to be swallowed, and not sharp. Some favorite textures were scarves, sponges, velvet, fur, lace, toweling, a plastic ball, and even cardboard. Babies might not be able to see very far when they're first born, but their hearing is very good right from the start. And within a couple of months, all of our children responded to the sound of my voice. Throughout the day, I would sing lullabies, nursery rhymes, or even made-up songs. Babies prefer high-pitched voices, and it helps them with language development. So don't be afraid of baby talk in your singing or storytelling. I always say that it is never too soon to start reading to your baby. We just made it a part of our daily routine. It was just something we both look forward to. One fun way we found to read was to get a picture book without words and just point out different things in the pictures. We'd make animal sounds and tell them stories. And babies love repetition, so we'd read these over and over again. We kept doing this as they get older, and eventually, we would have entire conversations about the pictures. My kids would ask me all kinds of questions. I didn't know this before, but placing your baby on their tummy helps them develop the strength in their back and neck to hold up their own head. You can do this for as young as a few weeks old, but be patient, as it takes some time to get used to. Now, to start tummy time, we'd put a clean blanket on the floor and then lay our baby down on their back and gently roll them over onto their tummy. One of our boys would fuss a bit and cry at first, so I would lay down in front of him so he could see my face, or I would put a mirror in front of him. They also liked me to shake a rattle or place a few balls in front of them. And as they got older and stronger, they would start reaching for and playing with these toys. We found ways to make it more fun by doing it together. Or I'd lie on my back and place my baby on my raised legs so she could look down at me. We always brought a blanket when we went for a picnic, so we could practice in the outdoors too, where there were so many things to look at. We taught them all how to roll over by gently rolling them from tummy to back and then back to their tummy again. Of course, we only practiced tummy time when we could supervise and give them our full attention, and we never put them to bed on their tummy. One big surprise was how important diapers were. My little guy did not like being wet. It made his skin more sensitive and he'd get very fussy. So keeping him dry was really important. Pampers worked really well for us, Their newborn diapers were super absorbent, removing the wetness and locking it away from his skin and keeping him dry for longer, which helped protect his delicate skin. They even had this blue line on the front that would appear when he was wet to let us know that he might be needing a change. It's fun to remember back to these days. Thanks for letting me share them with you. I'm sure you're finding your own ways of helping your newborn discover their world. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Visit Pamper's YouTube channel for more parenting tips.